meeting is being recorded.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and start. This is the meeting of the Community Preservation Committee on Tuesday, May 16th, starting at 10. If you're not speaking, put yourself on mute though, till I finish reading this stupid script. It's at 10 a.m. We have 5 members here. Let's see. I'm going to call it to order and then I'm going to have to read this script. Go out for coffee while I read this thing. Public participation guidelines. Members of the public wishing to participate in the meeting must use their full name or for Zoom access. If full names are not used, people will not be allowed to participate. Everybody, please go on mute. In discussion, the town reserved the right to remove any member of the public from the meeting who doesn't use a full name or accent appropriately. We are using Zoom for this meeting, which allows for the public to participate in the meeting as an attendee. Attendees must register to participate. Registration link is unique to the meeting. Registration link can be found in the description of the Atlantic Government TV, YouTube live feeding for the meeting. People registering to be an attendee must use their names, otherwise they will not be allowed to participate in discussion. Attendees will join in listening mode. They can click and raise their hand button if they wish to speak. The chair will call on those who have raised their hands in the order they were raised. All questions should be directed through the chair. Confirming member access. As a preliminary matter, this is the CPC members and support staff. Permit me to confirm that all members' persons anticipated in the agenda are present and can hear me. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Tim? You
Here.
can put your thumb up if that's good enough. Mark?
Here.
Neville?
Here.
Diane?
Here.
Okay, and I'm here. And staff, when I call your name, Glenna?
Here.
Kathy? I see you.
Here.
Oh, John Trudell?
Here.
Okie dokie. Okay, move to the next page. Okay. Anticipated speakers on the agenda, please respond in the affirmative. I don't see anybody outside of ourselves. Good morning. The open meeting of the CPC is being conducted remotely pursuant to Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2023. Ensuring public access does not ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law. This meeting will not feature public comment. For this meeting, CPC is convening by video conference via Zoom app as posted on the town's website. Identifying the public may join. Please note that this meeting is being recorded and that all attendees are participating by video conference. Accordingly, please be aware that other folks may be able to see you and to take care not to screen share your computer. Anything that you broadcast may be captured by the recording. All supporting materials that have been provided members of this body are available on the town website unless otherwise noted. The public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda unless the chair notes otherwise. We are now turning to the first item on the agenda. Before we do so, permit me to cover some ground rules for effective and clear conduct of our business and to ensure accurate meeting minutes. Chair will introduce each speaker on the agenda. After they conclude their remarks, the chair will go down the line of members, inviting each by name to provide any comment, questions, or motions. Please hold until your name is called. One more page. Please remember to mute your phone or computer when you are not speaking. Please remember to speak clearly in a way that helps generate accurate minutes. For any response, please wait until the chair yields the floor to you and state your name before speaking. If members wish to engage in this conversation with other members, please do so through the chair, taking care to identify yourself. After members have spoken, the chair will afford public comment to those members of the public. We're not having any public comments. Okay. Finally, each vote taken at this meeting will be conducted by roll call vote. I wish they would come up with a shorter speech. Okay, somebody want to make a motion to approve the agenda?
So move.
Is there a second? Okay, motion by Neville, seconded by Tim. All those in favor, Tim?
Aye.
Mark?
Aye.
Neville?
Aye.
Diane?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
And I'm in favor. Okay. No correspondence. And there, we have minutes. Did everybody get a chance to read your March minutes? Any corrections? Okay,
Nope.
somebody want to make that motion?
So move.
Motion.
All right, Diane made the motion, Neville seconded. All those in favor, Tim?
Aye.
Mark?
Aye.
Neville?
Aye.
Diane,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
and myself. Okay, no correspondence and no guests. We have a fund requisition that we have to ratify from April because we paid it. Nantucket Interfaith, Neville, $11,795.32 for FY 23. Do we have any questions about that? Okay, somebody want to make a motion to approve that one?
So move.
All right, Mark made that motion, Neville seconded. All those in favor, Tim,
Aye.
Mark,
Aye.
Neville,
Aye.
Diane,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
and myself. Okay, great. Fund requisitions. First Congregational Church, Bennett Hall, 2,450 FY 23, and First Congregational Church, Old North Vestry, $8,265.60 FY 23. Any questions about those?
Nope.
Okay, somebody want to make a motion to approve those?
So moved.
Okay, Neville made the motion, Diane seconded. All those in favor, Tim,
Aye.
Mark,
Aye.
Neville,
Aye.
Diane,
Aye.
John Trudell,
Aye.
and I noticed that Eleanor is here. Eleanor, did you get in time to hear that one?
Yes, I was trying to log in for a while. Something was off. Aye.
Okay. Okey dokey. Old business, none, new business. Annual public forum. I'm going to turn this over to you, Glenna.
Okay, so if any of you, I think I did see some of you attend the annual town meeting, and I handed out a little over 100 of our save the date flyers. This is for our CPC meeting and annual public forum that will be held on July 18th at 10 o'clock a.m. It is going to be a hybrid module. We do encourage everyone to be in attendance in person if they can. If not, you will have the option to attend hybrid. Also, I wanted to let everyone know that we have printed out copies of the flyers in the office if you want to stop by and pick some out to distribute to others in the community or people that you may know that are interested. I can
you
also
send it
forward
out?
you the copy, which I think I may
Yes.
have already sent it in an email. So if you have the capacity to print it out from home, you can do that. Or again, you can stop by and pick up some. I will attempt to share my screen.
I'd like to just send it to us again, please, because I'll put it up on my Facebook page.
Sure, sure.
Thanks.
And also due to the inclement weather, I'm going to laminate several copies here in the office. If you want to post them outside in the community anywhere for weather purposes. And let's see.
Are we at the, community room at the police station for this meeting?
It's going to be at 131 Pleasant Street this year. That was the way it
Oh,
was
the trailer.
originally planned, and because we had already handed out over 100 of the save the dates, we just kept it as it is for this year, and next year plan to meet in the community room at Ford Fairgrounds.
Anybody have any questions about the annual meeting? Do we know who we've invited yet?
Yes, so we have Brian Sullivan from Affordable Housing Trust. He's the chair. And then we have Kathy Ward, Hospital Thrift Shop, and Posey Constable for Sustainable Nantucket. So we have one for each category. Mr. Richard?
Is
Neville?
there gonna be are you gonna put a posting in the Inky Mirror of the flyer?
I'm sorry. Oh, yes, it will be posted. Well, yes, it will be posted in the Inquirer Mirror.
About Nantucket Current?
We hadn't done Nantucket Current in the past, but because it's going to be a hybrid module and for budget purposes, we are using NCTV 18, and they're going to do an email blast, which I think they have over 300 to 500, or somewhere between 300 to 500 folks on their list. They're also going to live stream it. Again, I've handed out over 100 copies, so I'm confident that the word is out. And again, for budget purposes, we will not do anything further than what I've mentioned.
Do we automatically send it out to all of our people that have existing grants from us?
What we've done in the past is I've sent it to all the commissioners, and then you would forward it to your organizations that you're overseeing.
I think it's easier if you send it out to, you have the database, if you send it directly to them. I haven't heard from the cemetery committee in years. Neville?
Yes, Glenna, there's a guy, 97.7, Doug, Risher, R-I-S-H-E-R, I believe is the spelling of his name. He's at the radio station. I know he had mentioned to me that if we have anything like this happening, let them know and they will do a public service announcement. So if I give you his number, would you give him a call?
Well, we already have them in queue to do our radio ad. We've
Oh,
done
okay.
that for the past 3 years,
All right,
but
Okay,
thank you.
you're welcome.
Any other questions from anybody about this? Okay. I think, unless there's any other business, I think that's it. Our next regular meeting will be June 20th. Hard to say that we're in June 20th. So anybody else have anything they want to throw on the table? Okay, well, thank you
I
for
do.
coming for
I do. I was
12
waiting.
minutes. Oh, Neville?
I do. Just a couple of things. One is, I don't know if the policy is still in existence. We had a policy where for absentees, people who weren't going to be here, to call and let people know if they're not going to be here. I think 3 unexcused or 3 3 absences with no words and stuff was the grounds for us to get in contact with the organization they came from or whoever they are to get somebody to replace them. I know we've had a few absences, but I have not heard anybody say like, they're absent because they're sick or they just weren't here. So I just want to say that. And the other is for I don't know if it still exists or not, but just to remind everyone that as representative, your projects, you should go to your project managers, and I don't think they all know that we have moved, to let them know that we have moved, so don't send anything over to Winter Street and give them our new address. That's all.
Yeah, that came up this morning because we had one that apparently, I can't even go into it. She should have known because they had to approve it, but they dropped stuff off in April under the door at Winter Street, and we don't have a sign up there, but I was talking to the office this morning about that, as we get closer to when the applications are supposed to be due, we need to put a sign up over there where we have gone, because when we moved, it was after the last application go around. So probably most of them are not aware that we have moved. And some of the stuff comes in by email on top of it. Takes a while to catch up to the paperwork. So I think this is something we need to let everybody know. Glenna?
Okay, I am going to reach out to the caretaker and let him know that we are going to post a sign up there. There was one originally there, plus we had mentioned it in our past meetings. We will also mention it again at our annual public forum, so that folks will know, and we'll have that live streamed on NCTV. And then here is, I don't know if everybody can see this, but this is what the flyer looks like. If you didn't receive one at annual town meeting.
Where's
That's
our
what that-
address?
It's at the bottom, it's right here. 7C Hannah-B Lane.
Okay, but I just still think you need to send out a blast email to all of our current grant recipients that are on ongoing projects and
Sure.
get that word out to them. Eleanor?
This is not related to that, but agree with all of those things. I'm just looking at the website. Is there any place on here, and am I missing it, where it says? Probably missing it. Wanna just help me, where it says when the applications are due for the next fiscal year? Looking, I don't see it. I think it should be something that pops out for people.
Right, well, that won't be posted until the new fiscal year. Applications are generally accepted July 1st to September 18th or September 8th. That is on the flyer, and that is going to be in the email blast that goes out. Once they update the website for the upcoming fiscal year, all of that information will be in there.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else anybody has a concern about? Okay, somebody want to make a motion to adjourn? 15 minutes, guys. We're breaking records.
Hmm.
Somebody want to make a motion to adjourn?
So move.
That was John. Is there a second?
Second.
Diane seconded. All those in favor? Tim?
Aye.
Mark?
Aye.
Neville?
Aye.
Diane?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Eleanor?
Aye.
And myself. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in June.
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.